Bangladesh and South Africa at Visakhapatnam, and South Africa winning the match by 3 wickets and also finishes at top 3. Yes, they climb up the ladder to third spot in the ICC Women's World Cup. Yes, batting first, Bangladesh made 232 for the loss of 6 wickets in their allotted 50 overs. They scored their runs at 4.64. And looking at the uh, South African reply, they achieved the target for the loss of 7 wickets in 49.3 overs, thus winning the match by 3 wickets with 3 balls still remaining. A nail-biting, a very close contest between the two teams. Any team could have won that match, but the team which held on to their nerves when this tight match in South Africa registered their 3rd win in the ICC Women's World Cup. And going up, Bangladesh batting first scored 232 at a run rate of 4.64. And the opening batter put on more than 50 runs in 16.1 overs. Yes, they lost their first wicket when they were 53 in the 17th over, and Rubia Haider was the first batter to be out, scoring 25 of 52 balls. Stayed at the crease for 69 minutes, consumes lots of balls, 52 balls and just 25 runs, but only hit 2 fours, and her strike rate was 48. Then the second wicket, 20 runs later, they lost this second wicket. The other opener at 73 in the 25th over, Farhana Haq was the second batter to be out, leg before by Malaba, and she could only make 30 runs of 76 balls. She also stayed for 100 minutes, spent quite a time at the crease, but only 39.47, which is less than 40 her strike rate, and she hit only 3 runs. The third wicket, yes, from there onward, 77 runs partnership took their total to 150, and Nigar Sultana, the captain, departs in the 41st over, scoring 32 of 42 balls. Stayed at the crease for 55 minutes, hit 5 fours, and her strike rate was 76, and Nigar Sultana was caught by Woolward of the bowling of Malaba. The fourth wicket, 14 runs later, they lost their fourth wicket, and Sharmeen Akhtar was the fourth man to be out, and she was unfortunately run out by Bosch. She made exactly 50 of 77 balls straight for 97 minutes, hit 6-4, and her strike rate was 65. Then the fifth wicket at 195. 31 runs later, they lost their fifth wicket in the 47th over, and Shobana Mostri run out by Shikunu. She made 9 runs of 8 balls and hit 1-6. So the sixth wicket also fell at 195. Back-to-back 2 wickets, and Rabia Khan was the 6th batter to be out in the 47th over, and she was out without scoring. In the end, Ritu Moni with 19 unbeaten runs and Shorna Akhtar with exactly 51 remain unbeaten. Shorna Akhtar 51 of 35 balls, a very good strike rate of 146. She stayed at the crease for 38 minutes, played a brisk knock and hit 3 sixes and 3 fours. Looking at the South African bowling attack, Marizain Khan, 6 overs, 27 runs and no wicket. Economical bowling, 4.50 is acceptable in modern day of cricket. She bowled 22 dot balls. She was hit for 3 fours and she bowled 2 white balls. Next is Masabata Class, and she bowled 6 overs, gave away only 22 runs. Less than 4 is her economy. Her economy was 3.66, a very good bowling analysis, although she won't be able to take a wicket, but the economy was very good. She bowled 26 dot ball and she was hit for 3 fours, and she also bowled 2 white balls. Nadine de Klerk, the player of the match in the previous match, bowled 9 overs, gave away 39 runs and took 1 wicket with economy of 4.33, and she bowled 32 dot balls. She was hit for 3 fours and 1 6, and she also bowled 1 white ball. Claude Trine, 10 overs, 41 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 4.10. She bowled 36 out of 60. Yes, she bowled 10 overs, 60 balls, and out of 60 she bowled 36 dot balls. She was hit for 2 fours and 1 6, and she also bowled 2 wide balls. Tumi Sifukuni, 9 overs, 57 runs and no wickets. She was a bit expensive more than 6 runs per over. She conceded 6.33 was her economy. She bowled 27 dot balls. She was hit for 6 fours and 1 6, and she also bowled 2 white balls. Non-Khulaleku, Malala, 10 overs, 42 runs and 2 wickets. She was the highest wicket taker and her economy was very good, 4.20. Completed her quota of 10 overs and she bowled 43 dot balls, the most number of dot balls bowled by the South African bowler, and she was hit for 6 fours and she also bowled 2 wide balls. In reply, in tight run chase, South Africa achieved the target for the loss of 7 wickets in the final over. Yes, 3 balls remaining and South Africa were home. They lost the first wicket in the second over when there were only 3 runs on the board, and Tasmin Briggs was the first to be out, caught and bowled by Nahid Akhtar without scoring on the very first ball. Then the 55 runs partnership for the second wicket. Laura Woolwood, the captain of South Africa, was run out by Farhana. She made 31 of 56 balls, stayed at the crease for 52 minutes, and she was hit for 5 fours. She hit 5 fours and her strike rate was 55. The third wicket fell at 62. 4 runs later in the 16th over, Anik Bosch departed after scoring 28 of 35 balls. She stayed for 48 minutes, hit 6 fours and her strike rate was 80, and she was caught by Mostri of the bowling of Ritu Moni. The fourth wicket, yes, after 2 runs, Andre Dirksen in the 19th over, and Andre Dirksen was clean bowled by Rabia Khan and she could only score 2 runs of 11 balls. The fifth wicket fell at 78. Sinalo Jafta in the 23rd over, the wicket-keeper batter, and she was out after scoring 4 from 13 balls, bowled by Fahima Khatun. Then the partnership, yes, a brilliant partnership of almost 80 odd runs, took South Africa to very near to the victory, very near to their target, and when they reached 163 in the 41st over, they lost Marizane Cap, who made 56 of 71 balls, stayed for 95 minutes, hit 4 fours and 1 6, a very calculated inning, and take the match very deep, and her strike rate was 79, and Marizane Cap was caught by Shaun Akhtar of the bowling of Nahida Akhtar. Then the 7th wicket at 198. Chloe Trine in the 45th over, and Chloe Trine was run out. The highest scorer for South Africa, playing a very important knock for her team. She made 62 of 69 balls, stayed at the crease for 96 minutes. She hit 6 fours and 1 6, and her strike rate was 90. The 7th wicket, Chloe Trine, and then they achieved the target. The last 2, Nadine de Klerk, who remain unbeaten on 37 of 29 balls, hitting 4 4, and finishes the match with a brilliant 6. Her strike rate was 128, and Masamatsa Klaus remained unbeaten on 10 of 13 balls, hitting 1 4. And South Africa winning the match by 3 wickets, achieving the target in 49.3 overs in the final over, and they scored their runs at 4.74. And looking at the Bangladeshi bowling attack, Marufa Akhtar, 4 overs, 27 runs. She was a bit expensive. Her economy was 6.75. She could only bowl 15 dot balls and she was hit for 5 fours in just 4 overs. Nahida Akhtar, 9.3 overs, 1 maiden, 44 runs and 2 wickets. Her economy was 4.63 and she bowled 36 dot balls. She was hit for 6 fours and 1 6. Rabia Khan, 10 overs, 48 runs and 1 wicket with economy of 4.80, and she bowled 32 dot balls. She was hit for 5 fours and 1 6. Fahima Khatun, 10 overs, she conceded 51 runs and took 1 wicket. 5.10 was her economy. She bowled 29 dot balls and bowled 39 dot balls, and she was hit for only 2 fours in her entire 10 overs squad. Shortly after, 4 overs, 25 runs and no wicket with economy of 6.25. She was hit for 1 4 and 1 6. That 6 was the match winning 6 by South African batter. Sobana Mostri bowled just 2 overs, gave away 9 runs without taking a wicket. Her economy was 4.50. And going up. Looking at the points table after this match, Australia, as we all know, Australia are at the top of the points table. They have played 4 matches, won 3, and they have 7 points. With 1.35 is their net run rate. Yes, 1.35 is net run rate. Second in the list is England. They have played 3 matches and have won all 3. So they have 6 points. One victory earn you 2 points. So they have 6 points and their net run rate is 1.86. South Africa, after beating Bangladesh, climb up the ladder to third place. They now played 4 matches, won 3 and have lost 1. They have 6 points with net run rate still in negative, minus 0.61. India are now at number 4. They were at number 3, but South Africa climbed up and reached number 3. India are now number 4. They have played 4 matches, won 2 and have lost 2. They have 4 points and their net run rate is 0.68. 0.68 in positive and 0.61 in negative, but the difference is 2 points. South Africa have 6 points and India have 4 points after playing equal number of matches. 4 matches both the team have so far played. Then New Zealand, they have played 3 matches, won 1 and have lost 2. They have 2 points, minus 0.24 is their net run rate. Bangladesh, after losing the match, now at number 6. They have played 4, won only 1 match, which is against Pakistan, and have lost 3 matches. They have 2 points and their net run rate is minus 0.26. And then Sri Lanka are at number 7, playing 3 matches, losing 2, 1 match was read off, so they have 1 point and their net run rate is 1.52. While Pakistan are at the bottom of the point table, they have played 3 matches and have lost all 3 matches, so they have no points, but their net run rate is minus 1.88. Anyways, wishing all the team participating in this tournament best of luck. We come to the end of our show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports